But okay, so the next blue quest is right here, so it is like a quest chain.
Cassandra, thwarter of thieves. I appreciate you bringing a high cost back to me, but I need to ask another favor.
You need help fixing the lyre.
Perceptive too. Look at it. Wood's gone soft, body splintered, it's toneless, tooless even.
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile as a poet's heart, there's a master lyre maker at Cressis port.
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these hills, I'll need some muscle for protection.
Okay, guess I'm going with
I can
you.
help you get there safely.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
I'm right behind you.
I have very fond memories of this
But yeah,
place.
and I already said that I was reaching out to both.
With a small gathering of
The only thing that I haven't reached out to yet is remote positions, like one of the BioWare founders recommended me.
Home is a poetry festival?
So once I start like
Wanted to settle
trying to
somewhere?
get into it a whole lot more seriously, after some of these projects and different things going on around here are wrapped up, then I'll start reaching out to some remote studios.
If you only live your life for others,
And remote
what's
might
the
actually work
point?
kind of well for me.
You're nothing but a
And no
slave,
worries there.
a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived a life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would
The way she runs is so weird.
died inside. And like as not, thrown myself into the
I mean, when you're
sea.
wearing something
I
like that,
know
it can't be
what I
easy to
need.
run, but like,
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes.
But yeah, I appreciate that, Guzma.
And granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Let's just both bump them.
Heathen is one part of worship, but there are...
Well, never mind to that thought, I guess.
Who is making all that fucking noise?
I feel like I've seen your face on other NPCs earlier in this game.
Praxilla, I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High praise coming from you. I need a favor. A high cost was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
No, I'm a different idiot.
Sadly, there have been many idiots on this journey.
I hired this muscle here.
Well, that
to
wasn't
get
what
a
the thing
high
I
cost
selected
back.
said.
Now she's keeping me company.
All right, give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But you can fix it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, Achaikos is a special boy. I have materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
So,
What
fetch
materials
quest.
do you need?
I have what I need for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack running through the soundbox. That needs to be replaced.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use a shell for the soundbox.
What kind of gut do you need for the
Those don't
strings?
Look like guts to me.
They are. Just soaked for a long time and pulled thin. I'm sure you'll enjoy killing some legendary beast to help a high cost sing.
What kind of shell do you need for the
I've seen
soundbox?
some lyres with turtle shells for the body.
Not a lot of turtles on this coast, but a good sturdy conch should do the trick.
What kind of wood do you
What's
need
a
for the yoke?
And what wood do you need to replace it?
The yoke is the crossbar that all of the strings are attached to.
Sure is. It needs to bend, so a springy wood is best.
I think we all can agree on that.
I'll
I
get the
will return with
materials.
the materials to repair a Haikos.
They start running away. Alright, gather wolf intestines. Can I just do that generally? And okie doke, have a good rest of the night there, Guzma. Yeah, I'll check out that when I get the chance here. Do I just go somewhere and try to find wolves, or what the heck do I do? Anything be like an animal den around here? I think there were wolves up on the hill, right? I'm fairly certain. Leading up to the pillar. This was like when I was gathering those flowers, I think. Yeah, change the game difficulty at any time, but I always do things on the hardest difficulty around here, so that's what I'm doing. I think they were over there, right? No, not this way. I could have sworn there was some hill around here for those flowers where I got attacked by a bunch of wolves. Is it over there? Nope. It'd be nice if there was like a clear objective marker. Oh, it was over here. I was on the right track. Okay, nice. I'm glad I remembered there was a place that I could go to for wolves. Or else I would have been dicking around here for quite a while. That would not have been fun. So, let's phone a friend, how about? Like this. And then say, do this, get some adrenaline, and then gather materials and stuff. Okay, well, there. There. Perfect amount. Okay, so then, yeah, there's no point fast traveling anywhere closer. I mean, I guess I could fast travel to that port. Past the loading screen and everything, I don't know how much of a difference it'd make, so I'll just run, call my Rapidash here, be on my merry way. Anyway, back. Other things to talk about while this is going on. I could mention that with time spent at Rock Lake, one of the things that I wasn't expecting to happen that happened out there is it actually hailed on us one night. The hail didn't last for very long, but it did get kind of brutal. I remember I was talking about it during Persona 3 Reload the other day. I think I had posted like a video of it along with those photos that I posted. Yeah, I posted like a brief video of it when it started to come down, where it was like not that bad yet. But it started really, really coming down a decent bit in. So there was that. So that was another Rock Lake thing. I also blistered both my thumbs from kayaking on the sides inside here. So now I have dots on the inside there that luckily are healed enough now that they no longer burn on their own. But the other day when I was getting ready to muck around with cherry trees in my Oma's yard, and there was a whole bunch of mosquitoes around, so I was putting on bug spray, and some bug spray got in one of these blisters. That really burned, I'll tell you right now. That was not a very great feeling right there. But yeah, got that from some hardcore kayaking. Basically going across the lake and back again. Oh, and thinking about doing things involving water there. One of the things I was also mentioning during Persona 3 Reload is when we were coming back on Tuesday, or I guess when we were coming back on Wednesday, we came back to our lake cabin from Rock Lake on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we decided to come back here to the city. And my dad oftentimes does exercises like physiotherapy pool exercises in the pool in this small town near our lake cabin, since it's way, way cheaper there. So before coming home, he wanted to go there, so he was going and doing exercise, and I was like, oh, I'll just do like some lanes, do some laps and stuff. And it's been a long time since I'd been swimming for exercise. And I haven't really gone into Taekwondo since getting back from my trip. And I mean, I have done a little bit of Taekwondo while with doing some teaching with my cousin's kids here and there. Get some shells. I guess I need those. Okay. Yeah, there's silver birch. I have to do them in order, but hey, at least they're marked. So I only did 2 laps. So 4 lengths, so back, forth. And like I was trying to do it with some decent speed, but after just doing 2 laps, I was very out of breath. I felt a little bit lightheaded. I felt a little bit dizzy, and it really exemplified me like, wow, I am definitely out of shape now. I really need to get back into Taekwondo. And it made me think it was like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for a hot second, with you just walking into the water, treating it like land. Yep, that's a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet moment right there, if I've ever seen it. And I was just really surprised that I was feeling like that after just 2 laps. So, yeah, I can't this week. I was going to yesterday, but then I was busy dealing with tomato plants for 2 hours. And then I was going to today, but then after like dinner plus movie with my parents for my dad's birthday, and it's like, yeah, not going into Taekwondo today. So maybe next week I'll start going back. Next week, the week before Fragapalooza. Because I do want to get back into it again and actually start properly training for my masters. Now that I'm a 3rd degree black belt. Actually kind of start the journey of what things I need to learn and know to be able to pursue my masters and be able to test for that one day. Man, this is giving me PTSD. That area there. So, yeah, I'd very much like to do that and get back into a state where I can be doing stuff like that and not just be out of breath like immediately. Whoops. It's a shame that's the exact same as the pick up items button. Go silver birch. So yeah, there was that. I, on Tuesday, just ended up giving my dad the commissioned piece that I gave him, that artwork that I'm fairly certain I showed during Assassin's Creed Odyssey, of the little 49 Ford Hot Wheels car. Like this one here, that was glued to that canvas with like a cool trail leading behind. Because I had brought it out to the lake prior, since I was planning to still be out there right now. Was the initial plan. Since the initial plan was to only get back to the lake cabin from Rock Lake today, before things ended up being on fire. So I brought it out there initially. And I thought it'd be pretty silly to take it back here again, just to take it back out there again to be with the truck that it's associated with. So I just gave it to him early, especially after my dad wasn't all that impressed about, like, the time at Rock Lake being cut short. And him, just like when we visited last year, not catching a single thing while fishing, so he was kind of frustrated about that and said, there's no fish in this lake. And when we were disconnecting the fifth wheel trailer from the truck and moving its position, I didn't realize that you needed to open the tailgate when moving that. Like, I guess I realize in hindsight now, like, that makes sense when the fifth wheel hitch would be touching the back of the tailgate. And my dad kind of forgot to do that and kind of messed up the back of the tailgate on his relatively new truck, and he was pretty mad about that. So, yeah, I gave that to him early.
Give it here.
Be
It was either I
careful
give
with
it early or late
You
anyway.
like me better when
If I
I'm
didn't want
done.
to take it here and
You
take it
always
back
were
again.
too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard about it.
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I
Man,
need some
this-
time to put a high cost through spaces.
This
I
voice
might
work.
need some help after though, so swing by my tent when you have a minute.
The main
Sure,
characters in
if I'm
this
in the
game,
area.
the voice work is really great for. But these side characters, man, like, what it reminds me of is... Oh my goodness, what was it? Can I find it? Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see if I can find the thing that I'm thinking of. Hold on. Let's see. Was it... I think it was this here. Hold on. Pause that. Yeah, hearing that, it made me think of this. Is what it made me think of.
It's like looking in a mirror.
I see only my cracked reflection.
Then I'll blind you to end your pain.
Amazing voice work, huh? That's basically what the line delivery was between those two characters. It was basically this.
Of course, Kuai Liang.
You must answer for your crimes. Ability to freeze.
So, like that. That's basically what that was. So, the voice work there. So, wait, do I have another thing here now for... Oh. Is that the end of it? I guess that is. Are we not going to see how things resolve with the guy from the first quest? The kid that she abandoned? Quarry Thieves suggested story. Yeah, I guess that's actually it then. Wow. Okay. Cool. So, I actually completed a decent few of the blue quests tonight. This was a 4-hour stream. So, I went on a decent while. But yeah, there's quite still a few more blue quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only got through like a few this stream. So there's probably still like a few streams worth of going through the Lost Tales of Greece. So, yeah. This'll take me a hot second. I don't know if there was anything else that I wanted to chat about before wrapping up the night here. I don't think so. 150 meters this way? Hmm? Oh, it's in that same spot. This does continue. I guess I'm not done yet. What the heck? I didn't see a Poet's Legacy here. What? Oh, it's gone there. Or Praxilla's Legacy. Whatever. Yeah, the main campaign I finished during the last stream. There was 3 main storylines going on with the main campaign. And I finished them across, like, different streams. It was during the last stream that I finished the final one. With the whole cultist plotline where I had to kill all these guys. And they're finally all taken out. Killing every single one of them. Took a hot second, but eventually I got it done. So now it's basically just the DLC content. I don't really want to go around doing, like, all the side quests of the main game or anything like that. Now it's basically just DLC content. But all these blue quests were free DLC that was added later. So I will eventually do these as, like, the 2 main DLCs, Legacy of the First Blade and the Fate of Atlantis, as, like, the expansion pass DLCs. But yeah, apparently all these blue ones were just, like, free DLCs that were added later, and are apparently, like, a lot more significant quests than most of the ones in the main game, from what I've heard. So I was like, oh, this is technically DLC content, so I guess I'll showcase it. So we were just kind of going around doing blue quests. What's going on here?
Returns. Do you have time to accompany me and Achaikos to our
Yeah, because it would have seemed
triumphant
strange if
performance?
the quest line ended after that last
After all
one.
this, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply.
It seemed like she walked past me, and then when the camera angle
Dedicated your
changed, she
life
like
to your
shifted
art.
back.
You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most
emote.
beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice.
I want to try and get some pear trees in the
But
near
we should
future
get
here.
going. So,
That's another thing I can talk
Look
about
over.
is my fruit trees. If I want some other things to talk about while this is going on. Yeah, free DLC to all of them are
you said
fetch
you need
quests.
the sun.
I mean, not all completely. Some of these things I've been doing, there have been things that it's not always fetch quests, but yeah, it feels like I'm doing fetch quests more often than not with these. That's what it feels like. Because yeah, this entire stream has just been,
Why
I'm doing
should we
blue
ask
quests.
this?
And next time I stream, will probably still just be, I'm just doing blue quests. And once I'm at Fragapalooza, I plan on doing this start to finish, the Legacy of the First Blade stuff. Apparently it'll take about 8-ish hours according to how long to beat. So I can do that start to finish at Fragapalooza. So we can begin this storyline there and end it there as like a longer DLC storyline, and that'll be fitting for Fragapalooza. And then I'll do Fate of Atlantis at some point. I don't know when. I'll do it before the end of the year, so I can start Valhalla like January 1st next year. But like, I don't know. How long is the Fate of Atlantis? Like, if I want a game to assign as like my main game for 24-hour Cherry Stream 11 in November, just out of curiosity, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Fate of Atlantis, how long to beat, roughly? Fate of Atlantis is about 15 hours in length. So, I mean, I can do that in one sitting during a longer event like a 24-hour Cherry stream. If it's about 15 hours, then I could basically have a little bit over half of the 24-hour Cherry stream be that, and have something else. I don't know. I'm just tossing around random ideas. I'm not gonna, like, promise anything at this point. It's just random ideas that I'm tossing around.
I see. Looks
Thinking
like
of
we
how
made
I
it.
can make this work.
Marvelous. Thank you. Looks like my adoring
So yeah,
fans
maybe
are
I'll get all the
ready.
blue quests done before
Be sure to
Fragapalooza.
catch the show.
Maybe I won't. Like, I'll do Legacy of the First Blade at Fragapalooza, so maybe I'll have some of the blue quests done before Frag, then do Legacy of the First Blade, then do the rest of the blue quests, and then do Fate of Atlantis. I don't know. I don't know. There's so much content in this freaking never-ending game.
Praxilla, recite
I mean, I could probably end my playthrough whenever. I don't think anyone would be that mad, considering how long the series has gone on, and considering I have completed the main story.
I couldn't.
Well, like, for peace of mind. I did main story plus DLC of every single Assassin's Creed game before this point. I'm not stopping that now in this complete Assassin's Creed series. This beautiful thing I leave is the light of the moon or the light of the sun. Which one's sun or moon? Well, I played moon.
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the moon.
Wow! Is this a new version?
Yeah, it is a new version. I'm not gonna say the exact same thing she said. I remember her saying something along those lines. I don't remember if it was the moon or the sun, but the face of the moon. Or the shining eyes in the face of my lover.
Are the shining eyes and face of my lover.
Oh, that's so romantic! Is it a new variation?
Maybe that one was supposed to be moon? I know for sure this was that.
Ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
Cassandra, your
Man, I fucking love it when she talks about how she loves ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears. My favorite verse.
My words, but the emotions shone through.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Who's showing up?
It wouldn't be a poetry festival without someone.
It's gonna be the
causing a
kiddo.
disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety.
Oh,
I
no,
can
never
handle
mind.
them.
Who? What? By killing the thugs. Hi. Dang it. You went like nowhere because you hit the pole. Well, I mean, let's do this. Okay. And then just charge heavy attack that I rarely do. Wow, that did like nothing. Okay. Well, I didn't kill that thug. I doubt I can befriend him. Uh-oh. Wait, but he's not even after me. He's neutral, but he's fighting someone else. Yoink. Yeah, that totally got him. So, like, oh, I guess we're good. I'll take this tree over here. Okay. Hi, how's it going?
Happens every year. Some cursed idiots drink too much wine and get themselves killed.
I didn't know poetry festivals were such lively events.
Indeed. I need to take a moment to recover. Let's go back to my tent.